What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show. Today, we are only one game ahead of the Brewers in the division. We have clinched a playoff spot with 4 games to go in the season. But, yeah, we have not clinched the division yet. This 4-game set is going to be the make or breaker to whether we get the wild card or whether we win the division. Bottom of the second, St. Louis up 1-0. Runner on first, only one away. Pitcher on the mound's got a 95-mile-an-hour 2-seamer, 94 on the 4-seamer. Nothing else faster than 87. There's a 2-seamer just above the knees. Late swing on that one, fouling it off down the right field line. That's strike one. 0-1 pitch here from Hans Kraus. We'll see what we get. Below the knees, and it's off the first baseman. Oh, he flips to the pitcher covering. He's going to get me out at first, but I advanced the runner to second. Is that a sacrifice, maybe? Call that a 3-1 play. All right, top of the fourth, Bryce Harper coming up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Score is now tied at 1. There's nobody out, nobody on for him. Bryce Harper's count in this at-bat is 1-2. We got a bit of a shift to the right field side here. He's putting one deep into right field. Are we going to get it? We are. And that's the first out of the 4th inning. All right, bottom half of the inning, 2 out, nobody on for me. I'm 0 for 1 on the day after the ground out in the 2nd inning. They've got me batting last in the batting order again, which is just weird to me. Here's the first pitch of this at-bat, inside on the 2-seamer, 1-0 count now. Last 3 games I've had 4 RBIs, not phenomenal, but we'll see how this series works out. Now a 2-seamer outside, and it's a 2-0 count to start things off here for me. You know, he can keep throwing outside of the zone all he likes. Oh, he didn't do it that time. 2-seamer right down the middle. Late swing on it. Fouls it off down the right field line. It's now a 2-1 count. Chopper back up the middle. Nobody's going to get to that. Oh, the shortstop did get a glove on it, but I'm going to beat it out at first base. So that's an infield single. Wow. All right, Garrett Stubbs at the plate now on the top of the 6th. Nobody out, nobody on for him. He's 0 for 1 on the day. 0-1 count in this at-bat. We'll see what he's going to send us in right field. Oh, boy, look at her go. That's way out there. Am I going to get there in time? No, I am not. Center fielder, where you at? There you are, buddy. All right, he holds up at second base, and that's a deep double in the gap. Only his 16th of a season, though, so he's not exactly a big power hitter there, I would say. Trey Turner at the plate now. He's the leadoff guy in the lineup for Philadelphia. Runner on second, nobody out. Top of the 6th, here we go. 0-2 pitch on the way. Nothing difficult here. Gonna get that in. That is such a weird camera angle. I don't like that. I really don't like when they do the camera angle from the turf level. It's like, come on, bud. Top of the 6th, still Bryce Harper at the plate. Runners on first and second, only one out. Bryce Harper is 0 for 2. I think he's going to be due for one here. Oh, and he's going deep to right field. Late jump from me. Not going to bring that one back. It's a 4-1 ball game now. Philadelphia on top. Bottom of the 7th now after the 7th inning stretch. The score is 4-2. Philadelphia in the lead. Nobody out, nobody on for me. Pitcher from Philadelphia's got a 94-mile-an-hour 4-seamer, 93 on the 2-seamer. Nothing else over 87. Oh, 4-seamer on the inside corner, popped it up. First baseman's going to make the play there. So much for that. 1 pitch, 1 out. All right, top of the 8th, Bryce Harper up to the plate again. Runner on first for him. There's 2 outs. He's got an 0-1 count here. Joely Rodriguez on the mound for St. Louis. Pitch number 9 of his outing. That's an easy fly ball here. That's going to end the top of the 8th. We're down by 2. Only 6 more outs to try to score again. Bottom of the 9th, still down by 2. Score is 4-2. Runner on second, only 1 out. Corey Nabel on the mound for Philadelphia. He's got a 99-mile-an-hour 4-seamer, 98 on the 2-seamer, and a knuckle curve that hangs out around 80. Throws the 4-seamer right by me at 98 miles an hour. Late swing and a miss there. It's an 0-1 count here. All I want to do is advance this runner, maybe get him in. That's an easy take. Wild pitch there as he's going to advance to third. He is not. Oh my gosh. Wow, that knuckle curve was way off the plate. 1-1 pitch on the way from Corey Nabel. Oh, I swung at the four-seamer inside. What am I doing? Making his job on the mound easy. That's what I'm doing. 1-2 the count now. 1 out, bottom of the ninth. We got to be clutch here. That's another one. Knuckle curve outside and in the dirt. Catcher managed to corral this one, though. Even count here. 2-2. Here's the pitch, and that's inside. We'll take that one. Full count. I think he might be trying to put me on here. He only threw one pitch in the zone at all in this at-bat so far. Payoff pitch, and swing and a miss. The four-seamer at the top of the zone. That is a strikeout for me. We're down to our final out, and Philadelphia takes the win. All right, moving on to game number 2. We got to try to win the last 3 here. Oh, all we have to do, I think, is win. The magic number was 4. Coming into this series, anyway. So if we can win 3 games, all that would take is Milwaukee losing 1 more on top of the 3 we win, and we will have the division. Bottom of the first here, 318 batting average coming into the game. Julio Urias on the mound. He's got a 96 mile an hour four-seamer. Nothing else over 90. Here we go. Pitch number 1. Sweeping curve coming in at 82 miles an hour. Decent timing. Could not make decent enough contact to get it anywhere but foul ground. 0-1 count now with 2 out and nobody on here in the first. Four-seamer on the inside corner. Late swing on that. Fouling that one away too. And now I'm in an 0-2 hole right out the blocks. Swing and a miss. Sweeping curve that hit me in the feet. Oh, man. Oh, that hurts. I get hit by the pitch, but since I swung at it, it doesn't count as being a hit by pitch. Strike 3, and I'm out. Garrett Stubbs at the plate here in the top of the second. Philadelphia is now up 1-0. There's 1 out and nobody on for him. 1-2 count in this at-bat. Mason Thompson makes the pitch here. It's a good fly ball out to deep right field. I'm able to get there to make the play. That's the second out of the second inning. All right, bottom of the third. Still a 1-0 ball game. Philadelphia on top. 2 outs and nobody on for me here. Julio Urias still on the mound. We're going to see what we can do here against him. Hopefully not strike out like last time. And that's an easy take. Four-seamer up. 1-0 the count here. Got 186 hits on the season here. This is game number 159 of the season. Oh, swing and a miss. The four-seamer just below the knees there. That evens up the count at 1-1. Probably should have let that one go. All right, 1-1 pitch on the way here. And that's an easy take. Sweeping curve outside. 2-1 the count now. Urias has only thrown 45 pitches to this point in the third inning. Late swing on the four-seamer in the zone. That evens things up at 2-2 after fouling that one away. All right, pitch number 5 of the at-bat. Let's see what we can do with that one. Popping it up. Second baseman running deep into the outfield there. He makes the play, and that ends the third inning. Bottom of the sixth, still a 1-0 ball game. Julio Urias still on the mound for Philadelphia. There's 2 outs and nobody on for me. We got to try to get on base by any means. I mean, that's definitely the name of the game. We don't get on base, we are not going to score. So here we go. First pitch to me in this at-bat. Swing and a miss at the four-seamer above the zone. So, yeah, it's an 0-1 hole. He's making it look pretty simple on the mound today, it looks like. Oh, and there's a good drive out to right center field. Both outfielders are running towards it, and it's one hops the wall. We're going to hold up at second here. Stand-up double. That's awesome. It's exactly what we need to jumpstart this offense, but nothing comes of it. Top of the eighth comes around. Bryce Harper's at the plate, 0 for 3 on the day. Philadelphia still leading 1-0. There's 2 outs and nobody on for him, and an 0-2 count in this at-bat. There's the pitch, and he sends one out to right field. Got a little bit of a run to get to it. but there's a lot of air underneath it, so it's an easy play. That sends us to the middle of the 8th inning. All right, score is now tied at 1. Runner on second and 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. I hit that double in the 6th inning. It didn't come up with anything, and they're going to intentionally walk me. They don't want me scoring the go-ahead run here in the 8th. All right, I'll take the walk when I can get it, I suppose. 38,987 paid attendance today, and they are booing that decision by the Philadelphia manager. Top of the 9th, St. Louis is on top 3-1. Runners on first and second, 2 out for Simon Mazzalotti. He's 3 for 3 on the day, so he's having an awesome day at the plate. We got to see if we can make that 3 for 4 for him. And yep, there it is. Fly ball to right field, couple of steps to my left. And that ends the game. We take game number 2. Magic number is now no higher than 3 for the elimination number. Going on to game number 3 of this series. Yeah, I can use English every now and then. Alrighty. Game number 161 on the season. Let's go, boys. Top of the first. Guadalupe Cabrera at the plate, hitting .247 on the season. There's no score, nobody on, and only 1 out for him. 0-2 count in this at-bat. Pitch number 5 of the game for Brandon Waddell, and it is right at me. 2 steps to my right. Voila, there's the second out. 5 pitches to get 2 outs in the first inning. That's a good start for him on the mound. Gotta love that, right? Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Top of the third. 1 on. Runner on first. 2 outs. It's a 2-2 count for him. Let's see what he's going to send out to right field here. Big fly ball here down the right field line. Got a good run to get to this one. But there was more air underneath it than there was grass for me to run across. So that ends the top of the third, bottom of the third here. I'm at the bottom of the batting order again. There's a runner on first and only 1 out for me. Ranger Suarez on the mound. He's got a 95-mile-an-hour sinker, 96 on the four-seamer, and circle change and slider both hit 87. A little dribbler up there to the shortstop. He's going to flip to the second baseman covering, relay to first, and there's double play number 21 on the season that I have hit into. Bottom of the 5th, Cardinals up 2-0 now. Runner on first, 2 outs again. We're going to have another duel with Ranger Suarez. First pitch of this at-bat. Inside, four-seamer at 94 miles an hour. That makes it a 1-0 count. Gonna see what the second pitch of this at-bat looks like. Swinging and fouling off a sinker below the knees. I should have watched that one. We're back to even at 1-1. Chopper off the right side. First baseman fields it. Runs it back to the bag, and that's how we end the 5th inning. All right, top of the 6th, Bryce Harper at the plate again. He's hitting .295 this season. Still a 2-0 ball game. There's nobody on for him. 1 away. Swing. He puts the ball out into shallow right field. Not too tough to get to this one. That's the second out there in the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 8th, I'm coming up to the plate again. 0 for 2 on the day. The score is now 3-0. Cardinals on top. Nobody out, nobody on for me. Had 2 ground outs so far on my line score this time around. Pitcher on the mound, he's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 95 on the two-seamer. Nothing else faster than 89. And that's a tougher take. Four-seamer just off the outside corner. 44,645 people in attendance today. Let out a sigh of relief on that one. 1-0 pitch on the way now. That's way inside on the slider. So that's a 2-0 count. Things are looking better from the hitter's perspective here. A lot better odds of seeing a pitch worth swinging at in this at-bat now. But that's not going to be one. Changeup outside makes it a 3-0 count. What in the heck is going on there? He has not found the zone yet. Do we watch this one on principle? You betcha, big fella. Four-seamer above the zone. 4-pitch walk, and we're on first to start things off here in the bottom of the 8th. Nathaniel Lowe at the plate now. Top of the 9th. Philadelphia still being shut out 3-0. Nobody out, nobody on for him. Now Lowe at the plate is 0 for 3 on the day. The 0-1 pitch. He's sending it out to deep right field. That's going to be off the top of the wall. Not quite a home run worthy performance. Oh, I missed it. Oh no. He's got a stand-up double without a problem after that one. My arm accuracy took a nosedive, but I did just bounce off the wall. We take the win here in game number 3. I like that. That means all the Brewers have to do is lose 2 games, and we win the division. And we're going on to the final game of the season, number 162. Hopefully we can win this one, putting a bunch of pressure on the Brewers. Bottom of the second, Philadelphia is up 3-1 already. So runner on second and 2 outs for me. I'm batting 9th in the order. My .317 batting average is actually best in the National League this season. That's impressive. Pitcher on the mound, Brad Keller. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 96 on his sinker, and he's got a slider in the mid to upper 80s. Out in front of the slider there over the outside corner. That's a swing and a miss for strike 1. Let's see what we get for the 0-1 pitch here. Below the zone, and I swung at it anyway. Circle change got me out in front just a smidge. It's now 0-2. I'm digging the hole deeper as we go here. All right, we'll take a circle change inside there to make it 1-2. Gonna at least have to make him work a little bit to get me out. All right, 1-2 pitch here. Swing and a miss, the slider low and away. That ends the second inning with a big fat strikeout on my end of things. All right, top of the third, we're coming back. Philadelphia still up 3-1. Alec Boehm here. He's going to hit one out to deep right, but not too tough to get to that one for the first out in the top of the third. All right, 5-1 the score now, still top of the third. Nathaniel Lowe hitting .277. He's got a 2-2 count. There's only that one out so far. Here's the pitch. All right, easy fly ball for me. I get the first and second out here in the top of the third. And we're going to see if we can actually get back up to the plate here. Yep, bottom of the fourth, 5-1 is the score. Runners on first and second, 2 out for me coming up to the plate. My batting average has dipped to .317 now. Brad Keller still on the mound for Philadelphia. He's only thrown 36 pitches to this point in the game. Oh, so swing and fouling off the four-seamer up and in, but still in the zone. Got a .976 career OPS against Philadelphia in my career so far. And that's an easy take on the sinker inside, and we're back to even at 1-1. Like to think he's going to go circle change low and away. No, it was a sinker inside, and there's the relay throw to the pitcher covering first base to end the fourth inning. All right, top of the fifth, Philly still up 5-1. Runner on first, nobody out for Trey Turner, who's 2 for 2 with a triple and a single so far today, and he's scored both times he's been on base. 1-1 pitch to him here, and we're going to see what ends up coming out to right field. Good fly ball out towards the corner. Not quite deep enough, though. I can get to it. And that's the first out of the inning. 6-1 the score now in the top of the seventh. Runner on first, nobody out for Nick Castellanos. He's hit a home run and had a single. Total of 3 RBIs today. He's really having a good day at the plate. 6-1 the score at this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch to him. Puts one out towards the right field line. Little Trout over there for me. We'll make the play there. Get the ball back in. And that keeps the runner at first. Bottom half of the inning. Runner on first. Score is still 6-1 Philadelphia on top. There's nobody out for me here. Brad Keller's still on the mound for Philly. So here we go. Pitch number 1 of this at-bat. Got me swinging. And that one did not go anywhere. Okay. That slider low and away had me completely fooled. Way out in front of it. 0-1 the count. Let's see what we get here. Chopper to short. That's going to be another double play. Nope, beat it out on the other end. Only a fielder's choice. Still not a base hit. Still not the way we want things to happen. Top of the eighth now. Philly is up 6-2. Nobody on, only one away for Harrison Bader. He's 1 for 2 on the day. 0-1 the count in this at-bat. Cam Bedrosian makes the pitch here. And he's going to put one out into right field. Lots of air underneath that. It's an easy play for 2 away. We've got to try to claw our way back into this last game of the season. 6-4 now. Bottom of the 8th, 2 away, runner on first. I'm 0 for 3 on the day. Batting average has dropped to a .316. We have a reliever on the mound for Philadelphia. He's got a 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 93 on the two-seamer, nothing else faster than 87. First pitch comes in and hits me. Wow. Runners on first and second now with 2 out in the bottom of the 8th. They swap me out for Eli White to do some pinch running. So Philadelphia does win the final game of the season here in St. Louis. Final score is 6-5. That's a bummer. But we are definitely going to be heading to the postseason here, so we're going to jump into that right in the next episode. If you're still here watching, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun social media things, and we will see you in the postseason.